Very quickly, you were asking about how do they learn this stuff. I'm going to leave you with a story. I was doing this very same workshop in education as their statewide technology conference. About 50 people in the room. 10% of the people in a certain situation said, we would definitely ask for permissions here. And then the other 90% in the room said, oh, you know what, I would risk it. I would risk it in this case. And they were probably in a good risky position for various reasons based on the scenario I threw out. So I'm like, okay, you know, I can kind of see that again. I'm not the copyright police. I might do the same thing in the situation, but probably not. Well, one lady sitting on the front row said, well, you know, I don't think so, because I'm just going to refer to a particular situation that we had. Starting of the school year, they were doing a video project, and in this video project, it was going to be a year-long thing. It was going to launch in the spring. It was probably going to get some airtime on a cable station, so they had to do their, you know, get their documentation together. So in her case, I'm like, oh, absolutely, I'm doing this. And even still, the 90% were going, no, we're still probably wouldn't. It was there. And I said, why? And they said, because we have to educate. We've got to get on with our lessons. Well, the lady on the front row said, well, what we did in this situation at the beginning of the year, the guy that was in charge of the opener, everything from the video to the interview, the audio, brought in a popular song. I told him he couldn't use it. He was insistent. I asked him, she said, do you have permissions? He said no. Then she asked him, do you think it's totally relevant to the opening of this video? He said, absolutely. She said, you're on every other project. You go and get that permission to use that music, and you don't come back until it's done. It took them all the way until April, but he got the permissions. And what happened in the process? He was making the phone calls. He was doing the emails. He was reaching out to people. He was going to the record label. He was going to copyright holders. He was researching on, you know, the Library of Congress. And then she turned around to the class and said, we'll learn more. He's educating now. If I could pack her up and take her with me everywhere I go, I would. But I'll end you with that story. I mean, you see where we're coming from, and like I said, do what you want with this information. I think it's very important. And here's your resources, and get your discussions up here. We'd love to answer your questions and share with you other information. So thank you.